Hey everyone, Jason here, architect in Toronto. Just heading home. Start of the week. It's Monday. It's been a little while. I haven't posted in a little while, but I think I'm going to start it back up. And today it's start of the week, so usually in the morning of a Monday, I would address the team, address the troops. I'm not as military as I need to be about it. I could certainly do better by every Monday doing this. A lot of times I forget about it, or it's like I'm busy, and sometimes it happens on a Tuesday, or sometimes I miss it altogether. So like we can go 2 or 3 weeks sometimes I forget to do a Monday meeting. But it's a really good habit that I have to get better at, and I'm working on it. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of projects on the go, and it's an exciting time. A lot of projects are getting photographed now, which is so I mean, no one's going to tell you this, but if you start a practice, it will take 7 years until you start to get like projects photographed, completed and photographed. 7 years. You got to hang on to 7 years before you can extract the advertising, the marketing and advertising out of that design work. Gosh, it's a long journey. So, I mean, there's no quick and easy path for an architecture firm, but yeah, that's from my experience. It took me 7 years to get these projects photographed. Whew. And it's not like we were working on it for 7 years. It just takes that long to build up the portfolio, to design the things that are photograph worthy, that are, marketable, that have the budget to even absorb for photography, all that kind of stuff. It just takes that long. I thought, year 3 I would have a project photographed. And there's a handful of projects in year 1 and 2 that's like, oh yeah, I'm very proud of this. But you don't land new projects from one or two photographed pieces of work. There's people need to know that you've been tested and tried, and you've gone through the trials and tribulations to feel comfortable to hire an architect, to get that immediate comfort zone with someone. You're not gonna hire a young pup to design your house if they've only designed one house. So yeah, it's an exciting time. It is also a very expensive time. Money is super tight. It's really, really tough. Because all these loans are being repaid, software costs, insurance has gone up, just running costs are really, really high. So I'm looking at ways to cut that down, and that's on the business side of things. Of how do you tighten up the screws? Knowing I've been tightening up the screws. I mean, I've been eating lunches at the office. Bringing a brown bag to the office for my lunches rather than eating out. And I had a sit down with another entrepreneur that was a former client of ours, and they're going through the same thing where it's like times are tough. Frivolous spending must be brought to a minimum. It can't be zero. Like, there has to be an aspect of some frivolous spending, because we have to have some fun. Like, what we do is artistry, and there has to be an aspect of joy in that, or else it's going to be awful work. So I mean, I still stock the office with coffee, with we have alcohol and stuff. But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, those things are cheap when you think of like what I pay in insurance, what I pay in rent, what I pay in software. All those things are so expensive. Those are like thousands of dollars a month, just to run the business. So yeah, that's what's going on my end. It's tough, but I'm so lucky to be in this profession, so I always count my blessings. That's it for now, and catch you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.